It's David Dunbar, the theme park evangelist, and I am with Kay. We are at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We just got off Dinosaur. There was no way on God's green earth I was going to videotape on that ride. There we are, if you guys can see it.
Thanks for the bunny.
That's hilarious. That is just hilarious. I got a picture. Oh look, I got two pictures. Hey, what was that for? Come on. So we are gonna pass over by Avatar World of Pandora. Okay, whatever that was all about.
I'm not saying it out loud on your tape. Whenever you have a chance to.
Yes, we're gonna head over to Avatar World of Pandora in a little bit. So far today, I've worked all morning, and now we are at Animal Kingdom. We got here about 2:30. TJ made us late this afternoon because of the fact that he had to go get a new phone. He just had to get a new phone, didn't he? And now we are late because of that. But at least we got free pizza out of it. Well, most of us did anyway. One of us, me, has to pay him back for the entirety of it, even though I could just pay him back $5. I mean, we'll see. I'm going to see him tomorrow morning at church when we go off to, before we go off to Universal. I'm really, really excited to announce the Jimmy Fallon announcements. I'm not going to say anything in this video. This is a Disney video, not a Universal video. You'll get to hear my Universal announcements tomorrow. But in a little bit, we're going to head over to the Avatar World of Pandora, and then we're going to head over to Kilimanjaro Safari, and I'll show you some footage on that ride too. And then we're going to do another YouTube video over at Magic Kingdom, so be tuned for that one. So we're over by the Boneyard Playground at the moment. I remember my brother used to play over here as a kid. Oh, there's Chester and Kester's diorama area. So this creek or river used to be part of the boat thing they used to do back in the late 90s, early 21st century. You could get on a boat, it would take you out a little bit of a ways, and you could see some animatronic dinosaurs. It was like Discover Island boat trails or something like that. But it went along this river. This is not the specific part it went by. I'll show you guys later. And I'll show you later too. Look guys, it's the infamous or famous Tree of Life. Cool. Off in the distance guys, there it is. The land of Pandora. I'm going to try to get close enough so that way you guys can see it. I don't know how much of this you guys are going to be able to see, so give me 1 second. There are some of the floating rocks off in the distance. It's kind of better from the parking lot. I might have to do another video from the parking lot. But they're supposedly saying that there's going to be a boat ride that's going to take place completely in the dark, and there's supposed to be one that's supposed to be like suspended from the ceiling. They got two giant buildings off this direction over here, behind this Nomad Lounge over here. Unfortunately, from this angle, there wasn't much to see. We might try to go back out in the parking lot later and see what we can see. Because it's easier to see the expansion from the parking lot and the bus stop. I don't know why. Probably because the land is so massive that it goes right into that area. Because just as you're entering the bus area, yeah, they obviously haven't built the front end. It's not even supposed to open until July. They're supposed to do cast previews in like May or June. But yeah, most of it is behind the park over by employee area and bus stop, so we might try to go back out that way later to see what we can see. And there is Expedition Everest in the background over across this giant lake, and further down the water is where Rivers of Light is. Well, I don't know if it's done yet, that's the problem. I heard something about it being done in April or something. So, Rafiki's Planet Watch is very, very interesting. Basically, you get on a train, and it takes you over to this place called Conservation Station, and they have a petting zoo, and they have an area where you can learn about the different animals. They have tarantulas, they have snakes. Well, most of it is behind glass. They usually have someone that demonstrates a different animal. So that's Rafiki's Planet Watch. So guys, you know how they say rides are the most exciting part of the whole line? Or most exciting part about the end of the line? No, this is the most exciting part. This is the whole walking tour. Who cares about those rides? This is what's up right here. I was at, whatever you call it, Indiana Jones show one day, right? And it was a really rainy day. And they just did something called a rain show, okay? And the best part of the entire show was when the guy who plays as Indiana Jones jumped into the director's arms. Because they have to have someone to direct this stunt show. I wish you could have been there to see that. It was funny. Look, here we are. We're about near the ride. That's one of the trucks.
Do we get wet during it?
You know, back in the day when they first opened this ride, it was actually not even a real safari, or almost like a real safari. The whole theme about the ride was to find Little Red. It was started out as a real safari, and then you find that poachers broke into the reserve, and you have to go find the poachers or fight off the poachers and get Little Red back, which is an awesome, maybe awesome.
That's what we're doing now?
And Little Red was an animatronic. No, that was a long time ago. A few years ago, they changed it so it's more like a real safari. That was probably the quickest I've ever gotten on this ride before. We're on. Beware, guys, this ride is going to be shaky. The camera's going to shake. I'm going to try my best to hold it steady.
Karabuni does mean welcome in Swahili, so Karabuni aboard. We are just going to wait for the warden to give us an all clear, and then we can head on into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. If you take a look above you, you'll see that animal spotting guide. These are all the animals that live out here. You may not get to see like giraffes do, so they're able to grab leaves off